The pundits had it all figured out last Monday night when the Iowa caucuses were complete. They said that the race was now a three-person race between two freshman senators and a reality TV star. And while the reality TV star is still doing well, it looks like you all have reset the race, and for that I am really grateful.
Governor Jeb Bush admitting this is no longer a three-man race, as many declared after Iowa. So what does this mean for his campaign moving forward?
The presidential candidate joins us right now. Governor Jeb Bush, welcome. So fourth place, good enough for you?
Absolutely. I would have preferred to have been first place, but Donald Trump is a phenomenon for sure. And now we move to South Carolina, where I can lay out my agenda to rebuild the military, to keep us safe, to share my heart for the concerns that people have right now that are living paycheck to paycheck, to grow our economy. And people in South Carolina have always been good to my family, and I intend to be working hard here.
Governor Bush, one of our exit polls, we'll show our viewers now, shows how many voters would like to see a political outsider. And here's what Donald Trump's coming in at 61%, Ted Cruz 10%, Carly Fiorina 7%, John Kasich at 6%. The term establishment has almost become a dirty word in some circles this election cycle. How will you turn that around starting in Hilton Head, South Carolina?
Yeah. Well, Anna, I'm a part of the establishment because I'm the proud son of George H.W. Bush and Barbara Bush, and the brother of George W. Bush. That's why I'm in the establishment. I've never lived in Washington. I was a disruptor when I was governor of the state of Florida. I turned the state capitol upside down. I have the skills to actually fix the mess in Washington. Right. And we have candidates that are preying on people's fears, but there's nothing in their background that would suggest they could solve the problem. I'm a problem solver, and I applied conservative principles to do just that in Tallahassee. And that's the story I tell in South Carolina.
Well, Governor, everybody that sees you at your town halls say every time you get better. Everybody who sees you in debates, the same thing. But one of your plans in South Carolina, reportedly, is not only to have your brother come out, there's also memos come out that says you plan essentially a scorched earth attack against Kasich and Rubio. If so, if that's true,
I read that memo. I read that memo. That was one of those Politico stories that's just a bunch of you know what. I read that memo, and there's nothing that's being proposed as scorched earth. This is all the game that the pundits play. I'm going to lay out my case why I'm the most qualified person to beat Hillary Clinton.
But if you're going to close the gap with Donald Trump, is it up to you to go after him at the same time separate yourself from him?
Yes, sir. That is true. Look, Donald Trump needs to be challenged. He's the front-running candidate for the Republican nomination. I'm the only guy that's challenged him. You know, you get a lot of blowback when you do it, but he's not proposing any serious solutions to the problems that people face. He's basically saying that life's bad. Well, we get that. Now we need to challenge all of us. All the candidates need to be challenged about their ideas to lift people up. And Mr. Trump isn't doing that, that's for sure. He's basically tearing people down. We're never going to win the presidency with that kind of approach, and I will continue to take him on.
All right, Governor Bush, we thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Enjoy Hilton Head. Beautiful. Beautiful with the Spanish.
And he got the results to get some momentum to make a difference in South Carolina, where he's got great infrastructure.